Welcome back to LPB Racing. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we hope you enjoy the content that you're about to see. LPB Racing presents the LPB N300 Touring Series. This is round 6, race 3 from Brands Hatch, Indy. Hi everyone, and welcome back to LPB Racing for the LPB N300 Touring Series here on GTSport. This is round 6, race 3 here from Brands Hatch Indy Circuit. Let's take you through the grid then for race 3. So it's reverse grid, so Firepower is on pole position in the TT. And then we have Techno second in the Megane, Twerdy third in his Megane with Scott fourth again in the Megane. And they've got all loads of TTs here. Will's fifth with Nifty Dark Ninja sixth on the grid. Seventh is Unforgiven. Pash is in 8th. Neil Farmack is in 9th place. Then we've got the Genesis of TY in 10th. The Megane of Bidster in 11th. And Sarex at the back after getting his 5th victory in a row here in this championship. So fifth victory in a row. Second in a row at this one. Can he make it a hat-trick? Can he go from the back to the front yet again in race 3? We'll have to find out, because the revs are about to rise here at Brands Hatch. Ready for race 3. And off we go, and again, Firepower gets a good start. All Renault's behind him, so he'll have a good lead into the first corner, as long as he doesn't blow it. So everyone else down towards Paddock Bend, and we've got Twerdy on the inside of Nifty Dark Ninja and Techno making it 3 wide. Bit of contact between Twerdy and Nifty. Will goes wide in the Audi ahead. That'll leave the door open for Unforgiven to go up the inside, maybe even Twerdy also. Everyone else gathered together into the Druid's hairpin, and then everyone out of it. Sarex is trying to make up a few places at the back. Bits has gone backwards. And then we go down towards Graham Mill Bend. Will's in third now, Unforgiven in second. Further back, a few bits of contact and Constantina effects happening. Techno in 7th place, looking for a better race in this one. Through McLaren, Twerdy having a little look at Will. Will on the defensive from Twerdy. Pash on the inside of Techno now. Pash on the inside in the Audi, trying to use all the grip and the cornering ability of that Audi to get ahead, because he knows once he gets on the straight, that Audi will get eaten alive, which it is now, because the Meganes just pull away on the outside. Speaking of Meganes, Twerdy's going for it in 4th place. He's having a look at Will for 3rd, and there's a bit of, I don't know if there was a bit of contact there or was it just a bit of sliding, but Twerdy and Will still side by side. Plenty of action further back as well. But Twerdy on the inside of Will takes 3rd place from the Audi driver, and 3rd place is Twerdy's. Then we've got everyone else battling for 6th place. We've got Nifty Dark Ninja, Scott, Techno, Pash all together into Graham Mill Bend. Nifty holds on to 5th for now. Scott around the outside. Techno getting shuffled back a little bit. Pash is in 8th. All together now into McLaren and Clearways. Scott defending from Techno a little bit there, just watching his back end on Techno, and Nifty Dark Ninja runs wide and almost gives him a position on a silver platter, but luckily manages to hold on as he exits the corner. Sarex still hasn't made up many places from the back of the grid. He's still stuck in that traffic further back. Him and Bidster haven't made too many places up yet. Bidster's got to 10th though. T-Wise at the back of the grid here. Bidster having a look at the... he's up the inside of Sarex. He's alongside each other. There's plenty of gravel dust being thrown up towards Druids. Bidster's on the... Unforgiven's took the lead off Firepower. Firepower's been caught, and Unforgiven takes the lead. Bidster's on the inside of Sarex and Neil Farmack further back as well. But Firepower has lost the lead in the PG Tips Audi. Unforgiven slides wide. He's going to take it back here, but Twerdy's got other ideas. He's going to go through past them all on the inside, and the power of the Megane surges him into the lead before McLaren. And Unforgiven goes wide in the Audi. Firepower just losing places here, hand over fist. And Will on the inside line, Nifty. Everyone else, it's like everyone just met up in a car park. It's so close together. Across the line, all the TTs running together as one. And then they've got this horde of Meganes hunting them down at the back. Up towards turn 1, Twerdy in the lead, Unforgiven 2nd, Firepower 3rd, Will 4th, everyone else 5th. As we go into Paddock Bend, a little slide there for Ninja. Scott holding on to the 5th place, defends from Nifty on the inside. There's Scott defending, and also we've got Firepower attacking Will back as well. No you don't, Will. I'm having that back. I'm not losing another one. As we go down to Graham Mill Bend, Techno on the inside of Pash, going for the move on the inside, lunging down the inside of the Audi. A little bit of contact and gets through. Cyrex, that's the name I'm looking for. Cyrex, he's on the inside of Bidster, and he's gone through. Up a place in the Crown Athlete. He needs to get a move on in this one, Cyrex. He wants that sixth win in a row. Bidster back to the inside of Cyrex now. No way, Jose, I'm not letting you get that again. Techno has a penalty that he's getting rid of. He's getting rid of it now. But Unforgiven then across the line in the lead. He's past Twerdy. They're battling down the straight, but Twerdy goes through into the lead again. Into Paddock Ben. What a race this is. Oh, Twerdy slides wide. Unforgiven goes back through to the lead of the race. Unforgiven goes back through as everyone else fights for position further back. Firepower under pressure from Scott and Will. And Scott goes wide, so does Firepower. Will's trying to get back in there as well. Nifty wants to try and get in there as well. Everyone wanted to get in. But the PG Tips driver holding on as Will goes with the inside of Scott. Biff at that as Will gets the elbows well and truly out and shoulder barges into Scott. Oh, shoulder barges into Firepower as well. Puts him on the grass. Firepower's getting bullied. He goes wide. He loses momentum. Will's off the track as well. Will's off the track. Don't know what happened there. Don't know why Will had shoulder barged him like that, but weird stuff here. But Will goes off and he's down the order. We'll get some replays on that later on. But Will, there he is. You see back there, all the way back in 12th, and Firepower's gone right down the order now. And that look at Cyrex again, takes advantage of incidents and goes straight into third place after all that incident. There's Unforgiven's off in the gravel. Twerdy takes it back. And everyone else still battling close together. Neil Farmack, Pash and TY all together. TY's finally found some legs in that Hyundai as he gets muscled out on the outside of Pash and Neil on the inside, trying to get through. TY gets it back on the road and tries to get alongside Pash for Graham Hill Bend. But Pash should be able to hold on to the outside in the four-wheel drive, but he gets a little bit of a biff from TY, and TY goes through into 8th place. What a dramatic few laps that was. Right, okay, read together, rebreathe, and let's keep going. Twerdy in the lead, and McGann going very wide. Unforgiven saying thank you, I'll take that gap. But then once McGann gets up to speed, it'll take it back. There he goes. McGann finds 4th gear and off he goes. And up towards Paddock Hill Bend they go. Twerdy then takes the lead back. Unforgiven 2nd, Cyrex 3rd. Excuse me. Twerdy goes a bit wide there. Unforgiven defending the inside hard. Cyrex trying to get in the middle of them both, but can't quite do it. Unforgiven looking to take the lead back off Twerdy, but Twerdy holds on to the outside line. Bidster's back in this now. He's behind Scott. He's ahead of Neil, TY and Pash and all them now. He's took advantage of the few mistakes of people. And Cyrex hooks the inside line in the Crown Athlete. He's going to get a good run out the corner here. He's going to pass Unforgiven. Might even be able to get alongside Twerdy. I'm not sure. No. He gets past one. He decides, right, I'll just take one at a time. I'm not going to lunge for too many at once. Twerdy still holds on, but can he hold off Cyrex's charge in the Crown Athlete? A little bit of lag there from Cyrex, but he's okay, I think. Bidster's got muscled out, by the way. Bidster's got muscled out from Neil Farmack. Neil Farmack goes through on the inside, but again, the Renault will have the straight line speed and will take it back into turn 1. Twerdy holds the lead of the race still, but Cyrex is looming ever closer in the mirror. Is he going to have a go on the inside? He's having a look. Can Twerdy cover him off? His cover's off slightly. And Twerdy holds on to the lead for now, but can Cyrex get another cutback? No, he can't. Unforgiven and Nifty closing up now to the back of the Crown Athlete. Bidster has been passed by Scott. Scott then into the Graham Hill Benders. TY goes on the inside of Neil Farmack as well. TY making up places here. Neil Farmack gets shuffled out in the TT. And Pash tries to get alongside as well. But he is alongside. He's alongside. He's side by side through the McLaren, and Pash gets it. And meanwhile, up at the front, Twerdy has been passed around the outside by Cyrex. Cyrex goes around the outside of Clearways. Incredible move there from Cyrex. And now under pressure is Twerdy, but he should have the draft and should be able to pull away from the 2 Audis behind him. Scott's turn to attack. Is he close enough to Unforgiven to have a go into Paddock Hill Bend? He's going to give it a try. As Nifty and Unforgiven go to war in the 2 Audis. Not teammates by any means, but really racing hard as Scott and Bidster get go up the inside. Bidster up the inside of 2 cars there, putting his elbows out finally. The 2 Jaffa Cakes cars will go side by side as Scott has to... Nifty hits Bidster wide. Nifty taps Bidster wide. And a little bit of contact between the 2 teammates there. Both of them trying to rejoin the track in their own different ways. And Bidster gets muscled out for 7th place. Amazing how close this is. Not even 2 corners of the Indy circuit covers the whole field Probably the whole field, I would say, covered by 5 seconds, 6 seconds at max. Absolutely incredible race in this as we go over the line. Sarek then over the line, extending his lead a little bit. Fastest lap of the race, 54.5. 20, 55.5, 56 dead for Unforgiven. That's a satisfying number. Scott on the inside of Nifty Dart Ninja, and Bidster hogging all the curb and all the grass there, trying to use the shortest line possible without getting caught. Scott then on the inside. And TY's back in this now. TY's popped his head up and said hello. Bidster gets a penalty from the court at Paddock Hill Bend, and rightly so, because he did take a lot of grass there. TY now only attacking the Hyundai. Into Graham Hill Bend, a little bit of a mirror-to-mirror, door handle to door handle contact with Nifty there, but he gets he's trying to get ahead. The Hyundai's not quite got enough power to just draw alongside. He's got good power, but the TT's no slouch out the corners with the four-wheel drive grip. Bidster then over the inside, and that could be another penalty if he's not careful. He's got rid of one. He might even end up getting another here if he's not careful, but he's okay. He just needs to dial it back a bit. I think he's a bit frustrated that Sarek has got right to the front very quickly, and he needs to do the same really if he wants to try and keep the gap close enough to battle into the last round. Into Paddock Hill Bend, everyone around Paddock Hill. TY a bit wide in the Hyundai, but he's okay, but he's under attack from Pash. Went a bit wide. Pash sees the gap on the inside and goes for it. Oh, contact. He's okay. Just survives as he goes down the hill. There's TY. Still on the inside, still keeping his nose in there. No, you do not, Pash. But Bidster's right behind both of them. Looking for a way through, looking to try and take advantage of any mistake possible. And Bidster on the outside now. TY wheel to wheel on the outside of McLaren. Gets the inside for Clearways. Braking on the inside, a little bit of contact, but we're okay. Into Clearways. Bidster holds on. Twirly's got a penalty. Was that contact or was that track limits? If that's track limits, you'll have to serve it. I think it was contact, so he's got a contact penalty, but contact penalty you can keep going, so it must be, yeah, he's not really slowing down to get rid of it. That's just natural corner speed that he's taking that on, so. Bidster on the inside of Pash. He's got past TY, now he's on the inside of Pash. He's got through over Paddock Hill Bend. And Pash hugs the inside in the TT, trying to take the shortest line possible. Very unlucky for firepower. Started very well in this race, but unfortunately had some contact with Will, who's further back in 12th, and they're both now bound down at the back end of the field, unfortunately, so bad luck to them. Meanwhile, Nifty's teammate Bidster's catching up to him, but Nifty's having a go at Scott himself here, but Scott defends the inside. That means he's going to run wide or be slower out the corner. Bidster then trying to use all the speed he can. He's behind his teammate now. Will he help his teammate out, or will he go for the move into Paddock Hill Bend? I would imagine he'll go for the move and try and catch Sarek, but I don't think it'll happen. Bidster to the inside of his teammate, and the two teammates go side by side. Jaffa Cakes versus Jaffa Cakes. And Bidster goes to the inside and goes through ahead of Nifty Dart Ninja. Or is he going to go for the cutback here? He might do, but Bidster fends him off. No, you don't. I'm just keep your position. So Bidster goes wide, and that's going to let Nifty go back through again. So the two Jaffa Cakes cars battling hard here. But Nifty lifts off and lets Bidster go back through. Bidster has got the pace, just needs to keep it together and just get past and put a few clean laps in. There's TY with Pash on the inside line. Pash goes through on the inside. Oh no, he doesn't, because TY holds it on the outside. Oh, just holds on. Now he does lunge up the inside. No, you do not. Straight up the inside goes TY, and he should have the grunt on the in the Hyundai compared to the Audi, but the Audi will be good through the first few gears out the corner, but then once the Hyundai gets up to speed, it should just pull ahead on the straight. But that TT is holding level with him. It's trying to hold level. TY just gets ahead into 7th place then from Pash, with Neil not too far behind. So Sarek then holds a good lead here. He's moved out. He's pulled out probably a 3-second lead, 4-second lead over Twerdy in 2nd place. And we have Unforgiven in 3rd. Scott is 4th in the Megane, doing a very good job here, but Bidster's right behind him now in the other Megane. Then we've got Nifty in the Audi in 6th, TY 7th in the Hyundai, with Neil 8th in the Audi, and another Audi for Pash, another Megane for Techno, and then we've got Firepower and Will at the back in both in Meganes. Bidster's got a penalty. Was that track limits? I think it is. Yes, it is. He's having to serve it. Bidster's got caught out for track limits again. He's pushing too hard here. He's really trying to push too hard and take the shortest line possible, but unfortunately he's been caught out a few times here, and he just needs to dial it back a bit. But Try telling Bidster that. He likes to go for it 100%, and that's what Bidster does. He goes to the, he's on the outside line now because Neil's on the inside, and Patch might be able to get through here as well. Can Bidster hold on the outside now? Neil gets the move done. Will he ever go into Graham Hill Bend? He's going to have a little go on the inside. He's going to have a little go. Puts the nose of the car in there, but can't do anything. Patch pulls alongside now, but he'll not be able to get alongside enough with the power of the Renault on the straight. Further up, Scott trying to close on Twirly. Nifty Dark Ninja with TY closing on him as well. Further back, Bids. He's been attacked by Pash here. Pash can't quite get alongside here. TY is the next person who'll probably have a go at someone because he's trying to close on Nifty Dark Ninja. He'll close up on the straights and maybe a little bit in the corners, but he's got to try and keep his head down. Meanwhile, up front, Unforgiven in second place, makes a mistake, goes wide onto the gravel. Twirly has a little look down the inside. He wants second place. Trying to go through on the inside, but now Unforgiven will have the inside for Graham Hill Bend and he'll hold on to second place, especially with how good the Audi is through the corners. And meanwhile, Scott trying to fend off Nifty Dark Ninja and catch Twirly at the same time. Through McLaren, upon the curb, and into Clearways. See where the cones are there, where it joins the GP circuit. So, very fast corner from the GP circuit. Down a gear, flick it in, but from the Indy circuit, got to go down, well again, go down a gear from the bit of the Indy circuit, but then you've got to really put a lot of pressure on that front left tyre and rotate it around, get on the power as it goes off camber, and then it goes on camber. It's really hard corner is Clearways. That Ninja has now been passed by TY. TY through into 5th place. Now he's going to try and attack Scott. Neil Farmax wanted to go with him, and also Bidster as well, but they've got to try and get past Nifty first, and easier said than done. Nifty's a good campaigner now. He's been with us for a while. He knows what he's doing. I remember when he was when he first started off with us on Project Cars, but now he's definitely more experienced now, and all the drivers are a lot more experienced than what they were when they first started with us. Really good to see the experience showing up here, because look, all these cars really close. I mean, it is fair to say that the Renault and the Audi have got quite similar statistics. Obviously, the Renault does benefit more in a straight line, the Audi does benefit more in the corners and on the brakes, but about as even as they can get on the regular BOP that GTSport has. As Bidster then under pressure from Neil Farmack, and Neil Farmack trying to hold off Bidster here, trying to get past Bidster here, and not quite able to do it. Can he draw a level? He's trying to. Meanwhile, Nifty's on the inside of TY. No way, Jose, but TY goes wide. And Bidster's trying to force the gap on the inside of Neil Farmack. He does. Gets the inside line and goes through. Bidster goes through into 7th. TY is in 5th now. Can he attack Scott without Nifty getting too close and mounting his own attack? Lap 18 of 22 here at Brands Hatch. Sarek still holds a big lead here with Unforgiven and Twirly 2nd and 3rd, and TY wanting to be 4th. Little tap to the side of the Renault here. Now this will be interesting, the top speed difference between the Renault and the Hyundai. I don't think there's going to be much in it. I think the Renault's just got it. Yeah, the Renault's just got it compared to the Hyundai. But oh, Scott goes into the gravel at turn 1. TY follows him, and TY's gone off as well. That is TY's championship chances down the drain, I think, because he needed some good finishes here to keep up with it, to have a chance. But I think that's thrown it down the pipe. So, but he did have a chance of getting into the top 3 in the championship, but I think that's blown it. So he'll have to try and do his best next time. But I don't think that's going to happen. But we'll see. You never say never. You never know. As meanwhile, further back, Firepower and Will having a nice battle here. Firepower losing out to Will, who's on the inside, and this time there's no contact as they go into McLaren, and Will goes through. Further up front, Pash is being attacked from Bidster. Bidster trying to make his way back up the field after yet again another penalty for track limits that he had a few laps ago, but he's trying to work his way back up. He's in 6th place now. He's got Scott again in the other McGann ahead. Well, Scott very lucky to get away with that mistake last time round here at Paddock Hill Bend. Very lucky to get away with that. TY did a lot worse. He got really sucked into the gravel. Once the one wheel catches, it brings the whole rest of the car with it. He just sucks it into the gravel, and that's it. You can't do anything else from there. You're just a passenger. Down the hill towards Graham Hill Bend. A good shot of the Derby Rams car there. As Bidster looks to mount an attack on Scott already. He's definitely got more pace in his Megane, but he's just, again, catching up's one thing, passing's another. Scott's not an easy person to pass. He'll make the car as wide as he can. Bidster again using a lot of the track there. Will he get done for track limits? Bang, bang, bang! On the inside of Scott, mounting the curb. I've never seen this from Bidster before. Well, not for a long time. Aggressive as anything, but he gets a penalty for it, and rightly so, because that was a bit dangerous there from Bids. It was a very optimistic. I wouldn't say dangerous, I would say optimistic, but anyway, Scott survives, and I mean, Bidster's an experienced campaigner. He does know what he's doing, but yeah, sometimes you have to put a little question mark over sometimes, because all drivers get a bit of the old red mist, but I think Bidster's had red mist for most of this race. Once he saw Sarix get to the front, he's been like, come on, I need to catch up. We're battling for the championship here, and also Neil Farmack's ahead of him as well, and he's one of the guys that they're battling with in the championship as well, and Scott as well, I suppose, so, and Unforgiven, so they're all up there, and all the people that he needs to pass are ahead of him. So I think Bidster's starting to feel a bit of pressure here, and he's going to feel some pressure from TY if he don't get a move on, but in a more calmer way. But meanwhile, on to the last lap of the race goes Sarix. We forgot about him. He's right ahead. He's almost half a lap ahead now on the Indy circuit, so I would imagine he's got at least a 10 to 15 second advantage, because the other guy's only just coming over the line, and he's already at turn 2. Unforgiven. He's been attacked from Twerdy, who has a little lunge on the inside, no way through there. Just had a little cheeky lunge just to try and put Unforgiven off. It didn't work. Meanwhile, Bidster and TY are in a nice battle further back. Bidster into full defence mode. No, you do not, TY. I want all the positions I can get. Neil Farmack and Pash together on the round Druids. On the inside goes Neil Farmack. Meanwhile, at the front, Sarix has just been off the track. I saw that, Sarix, I saw that. But he's coming down on the last corner now. Everyone else fighting for position further back. It's all-out war. Neil Farmack bids to everyone else. But meanwhile, Sarix wins 3 races in a row at Brands Hatch. But it's 6 in a row with the previous round. 6 wins in a row for Sarix. Incredible performance there from him in the Crown Athlete. 3 in a row at Brands. What more can you ask for? Nothing more than that. Unforgiven is going to take second place with Twerdy in third. But can he get anyone now? So it's Unforgiven, Twerdy, Nifty, Scott 5th, Bidster 6th, Neil, TY, Pash, as quick as that, over the line. Techno, Will and Firepower round off the positions there. Oh my word, that was such a close finish from everyone. I think, apart from Sarix, the whole field was within about probably 6 or 7 seconds of each other there. Incredible finish. So guys, we will now go to the results of the race, with the replays first, results of the race, and then we will go to the overall standings. Let's now take a look back at some of the best action from race 3 from Brands. Okay, here's a replay of what happened between Will and Firepower on board with Sarix. So it all gets a bit messy out of Graham Hill. Nifty goes across, and then Will doesn't really see Nifty and sees him at the last minute, and then it causes contact with Firepower, and then Will goes off, and then it resets his car, I think, or he just goes right to the back. But we'll get another angle now. Okay, now here's Bidster's view of that. See Nifty goes alongside. Will moves across, he panics and then hits Firepower, and then you see Will goes off there in reaction to it all, and then luckily recovers. Pash then dives at the inside of Bidster while all that was happening as well. Cheeky little move there from Pash, but Bidster gets on the power and says goodbye to the Audi. Now here's a replay of some action on lap 9. See Bidster's on the inside of Scott into Druids, and so we've got Nifty on the outside. We go down the bottom of the hill here. Nifty is coming across to take back his racing line. Doesn't realise that Bidster's there. Bang! Hits his teammate off onto the grass. Luckily Bidster gets the power down, recovers, and loses a few places, but not too many. Okay, now here's a replay of what happened between Scott and TY on lap 18, going towards Paddock Hill Bend. See Scott is in front. We pull out behind, but then we brake too late. We hit the back of Scott, who floors it and gets out of the gravel, and TY sort of goes into the gravel as well as he tries to stop the car, and then loses places and rejoins in 9th. Okay, now here's the last replay of the race. We're on board with Bidster. Pash and Neil are about to come together here. Down at the bottom of Graham Hill Bend, watch this. Pash goes to the inside of Neil. Neil turns in for his racing line, doesn't realise Pash is there, and then Pash loses speed. Neil loses speed, and Bidster goes, thank you very much, I'll go straight through and take 2 positions. Why not? So as we come back from the replays then, let's now go and look at the results of race 3. So it is Sarix who takes another brilliant win, 6 on the bounce now for Sarix, and a massive lead in the championship, I would imagine, with Unforgiven in second place in the TT, good result for him, with Twerdy third in the Megane, Nifty Dark Ninja fourth in the TT, with Scott 5th in the Megane, Bidster 6th in his Megane with Neil in the TT in 7th, TY's Genesis in 8th with Pash in 9th in the TT. Then we have Techno 10th in the Megane, then Will 11th in his TT with Firepower 12th at the back in his TT. So it is Sarex who takes the fastest lap as well, again with a 54.1. And now we move on to the championship standings after round 6. It is Sarex with a massive lead in the championship on 275, from Bidster 2nd on 239, Neil Farmack 3rd for Skittles on 218, with 206 each for Scott and Unforgiven in 4th and 5th. Then we've got Twerdy 6th on 186 with 2 points behind is TY in 7th, with Pash another 2 points behind in 8th. Ninja in 9th on 171 with Techno on 138 in 10th. Will is on 114 in 11th with 12 for Domingo on 95, 86 for Woo Woo, Firepower on 82 and Thundercats on 69 in 15th. In the teams it is Jaffa Cakes in the lead on 410 points from Skipples on 356, then it's 231 for Papa Smurf Racing with Automatic Racing on 183 and PG Tips trailing at the back on 168. Then in the independents, Sarex leads the way from Scott and Unforgiven tied for 2nd, Twirly 4th, TY 5th and Pash rounds off the 6th for the independents. That's the standings after round 6. So as we come back from that then, there is your winner and championship leader, Sarex, after that one. Pulled out a good gap there, Sarex, and what more can you ask for? Did a very good job here at Brands Hatch in that car. And yeah, the ultimate race night. So good job, Sarex, as we watch him go under the bridge, and we get a good shot of him at Druids. There we go in the sunlight. So guys, thank you all for watching that race 3 there from Brands Hatch. That is round 6 of the championship concluded, and we will then move on next week to round 7, the last round of the season, which will be at Blue Moon Infield. We will see you there in America at Blue Moon. We'll see you then. Thank you everyone for watching race 3 there from Brands Hatch. I hope you all enjoyed that one. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, guys. Every single subscription really does help us out. And next time it's going to be round 7 of the championship, the final round of the season at Blue Moon Infield A. We will see you over in Blue Moon. Take care.